Hi, welcome to Juice Bar. Today we're gonna mix a Velvet Threesome. So, Valentine Day is in just a few days, and let's talk about love. And what better way to talk about love than with a threesome cocktail? In this case, it's a Velvet Threesome, an original by Simon Difford. It features 3 fruit brandies, and let's get down to mixing it. I'm gonna prepare the ice first because we are gonna need some wet ice. And when I'm using wet ice, I always put a bit more ice than I would normally do because we are gonna lose a bit of ice to dilution right now while we are making the ice wet. Let's discard the water. And let's start adding our ingredients. We start with 7.5 milliliters of dry vermouth, Carpano dry, of course for me, 7.5, maybe this much. Then we go with 15 milliliters of what they call spicy vanilla liqueur. To me, this Galliano is just vanilla, but that's how it's categorized. Galliano vanilla, 30% ABV, really to me just tastes like pure vanilla, but hey, might be some spice in there too. A lot of sugar, so 15 milliliters of this. And then we have our 3 brandies. We start with a calvados. I have here the basic calvados by Christian Drouin. This is almost over. And we are going to need 20 milliliters of each of the brandy. Calvados made in Normandy from apples. Then we go with the pisco in the original recipe. I'm going to use singani. As I tested them out, the difference between singani and pisco is really minimal, in my opinion. They have the same kind of ethos behind it. The rules are just slightly different, but taste-wise, I find pisco made from different grapes to be more different than singani is from the pisco. It's just like singani is a pisco made from a different kind of grapes, pretty much. Singani, though, is made in Bolivia instead of Peru, and he has to be made at a certain altitude, he has to be made only from a certain grape, but besides that, it's a fresh grape juice distillate, just like pisco. And then we conclude with cognac, and I splurged today at the supermarket and I got this Rémy Martin. It was a few months I didn't have it at home, but I find that yeah, it's kinda needed. This and the Hennessy, they are really different. Actually, my most popular video ever is the comparison of the two. They are really different, and depending on the cocktail you really want to use one or the other. And today I chose Rémy Martin. Let's hope it works out. Again, 20 milliliters. And let's give this bad boy a stir. You know, nowadays I actually adapted myself to sign free with my hands as free, just the way Americans and Japanese do. And when I was younger, I just thought it was really cool. The first time I noticed this difference was when Rao, Ken brother in Feast of a North Star, he gives 3 days to live to Ray. One of my favorite parts of that anime, and probably the best part. The Ray saga is just like, it's so good. The storytelling, the action, the emotions. And that's what I first noticed about the free made like this instead of like this. And that concept, if you saw Inglourious Basterds, it's really important in that movie. Let's strain in a chilled cocktail glass. And let's express some orange peel on top. And there you go, a Velvet Threesome. Let's give this one a try. Cheers. Nice, dry. I thought it was gonna be a bit sweeter, but it's really dry. And the combination of brandy, it's one that you can really feel. You can taste them all. You can taste the apple, you can taste the really fresh singani, you can taste the cognac. Vanilla Galliano is used to give a tiny bit of vanilla and of course sugar, which this cocktail needs. Is still dry. And I think that Carpano is just used to add a bit of dilution, which I think it's needed. It's something I do myself all the time with my cocktail too. It's add some white vermouth to your cocktail to make them a bit less boozy and a bit more easy to drink. This succeed in that regard. Do I love this? Not quite sure. Let me have one more sip. Strangely, for me, it's a bit too dry for once. I'm usually liking my cocktail super dry. This tastes slightly dry. And to really enjoy, you have to think about it. It's not an easy sipper. It pushes you to detect the different nuances from the different brandies, the apple and stuff. It's certainly nice variation on a cognac martini. I don't know what this would be categorized as, but adding a bit more sugar maybe will feel wrong. Yeah, I guess it's just a bit like that. Changing anything will completely denature the makeup of the cocktail. It will just be a different thing. Like this, it works. The vanilla doesn't kill the free brandy at all. You can feel them. They are nice, they are there, and it's a nice cocktail. Just a tad too dry for me. Weird. So if you enjoyed the video, please like, subscribe, comment down below, share with anybody you like and don't like. Steal yourself a cognac-based drink, and hopefully I will see you next time. Cheers. So here's my advice if you're planning on having a threesome on Valentine's Day. Nice.